Did you know that up to 70% of your water usage is outdoors? Yes, it's that time of year. A way to save is by cutting back on your watering. Here with more is Kathy Reimer, a water conservation coordinator with the City of Chandler. Good morning, Kathy. Thanks for being here. We're talking about Water Use It Wisely. Tell us more about this campaign.
It's a group of 15 municipal and other water providers that kind of combine our resources. It's an educational outreach program, and of course all with water efficiency in mind.
And as we said earlier, 70% of our water is being used outdoors, so a lot of your saving ideas have to do with the outdoors.
Exactly. That's a great way where people can cut back on their water use and not really notice much of a difference in their overall appearance of their landscape.
Well, I have to admit, when it comes to these timers, that's when I call my husband and say, do something with that thing. It can get a little complicated working with those.
Well, it can, and because it's fall now and the weather's cooling off finally, it's time to adjust the timer or your irrigation schedules for the season.
How often should we do that? Every season, or?
Well, you can do it as often as once a month, but 4 times a year would be great because kind of with the seasons, when the seasons change. And as far as programming your timer, there are instructions on our website at wateruseitwisely.com.
That's what's nice. You can go to the website and you really can fill everybody in on all the important things you need to look for, like what kind of things you can be cutting back on for certain times of the year, how to see if you have a flood, all sorts of information when it comes to plants that you should be planting.
Exactly. And we have brochures as well. This one is a guide to landscape watering. So there's all kinds of information in here about drip systems, how to set your timer depending on what kind of plants you have.
Yes, and there's classes too. So let's say you decided, you know what, I want to redo it, I want to save more water, I want to have a prettier yard, but I don't know how to do a lot of the desert landscaping. You've got great classes for folks.
The Water Use It Wisely website has a calendar, and there are events on the calendar that are free for, in most cases, depending on what city you live in. The cities have free classes on all kinds of landscaping and irrigation topics.
Yeah, so I guess sometimes it seems overwhelming, like especially if you're living on your own, you're like, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. You'll walk people through it. Website, classes, lots of options.
Exactly. And in fact, the City of Chandler, which is where I'm from, we have a class on programming your irrigation timer on October 24th.
Yeah, see, it's those things that you might not be sure how to work it. Now you can learn it and use it correctly.
Well, they can be a little intimidating, but and that's why we have a great class with hands-on information.
Perfect. And this is, you know, the time of year to save money. So thank you so much. You can cut back on that watering. Very important. Thanks for being here, Kathy.
Oh, thank you.
And if you'd like more information on Water Use It Wisely, so easy. You can go to their website. It's wateruseitwisely.com.